Welcome everyone to episode 47, aka our 2-year anniversary of the Swoosh Hoops Podcast. We got myself, Eric, aka we got 6 days until next basketball. We got Josh, aka Ben Simmons trainer, about to go to work. Got Ernest, aka Chip 18, and Armani, we got aka Lakers 82. So this episode, we're going to discuss the two big trades that happened over this past week. As y'all know, Bucks, Blazers, and Suns didn't make a 3-team deal. Dame Lillard goes to the Milwaukee Bucks. DeAndre Ayton goes to the Portland Trail Blazers. And the Suns, the Blazers. No, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on.
You got it mixed up. So
that got me all flustered.
Damian Lillard goes to the Bucks. Jrue Holiday. Well, we can talk about that next.
No, Jrue Holiday goes to the Blazers.
Damian Lillard goes to the Bucks. Jrue Holiday goes to the Blazers along with DeAndre Ayton, Nasir Little, and if I'm not mistaken, Grayson Allen. That's what the Suns. No, hold on. See, look, we got it all mixed up again. Come on. Let's get this correct. All right.
We rusty, man. We haven't done this in like a month.
I know, right?
We have our own off season. Let me say.
Damian Lillard goes to the Milwaukee Bucks. All right. Jrue Holiday goes to the Portland Trail Blazers. Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, all go to the Phoenix Suns, and DeAndre Ayton goes to the Portland Trail Blazers. That is the trade, okay? That is the trade. And then in turn, Jrue Holiday gets rerouted to Boston for Robert Williams and Malcolm Brogdon.
Portland gets only one unprotected pick.
Yes, we'll talk about that.
A 2029 unprotected from the Milwaukee Bucks.
And a pick swap, I believe in 2028. So what I want to get into, obviously the trade is what's moving mountains right now in the sports media world. I want you guys to
in shambles right now, right?
And we'll get to the Heat. Emo Jimbo.
Sean, I'm sorry, bro. My homie Lexo. I'm sorry for you.
Well, I'm not sorry. I'm not
sorry. My homie Edgar.
I'm sure as hell not sorry.
Bro.
I'm sure as hell not sorry either.
I'm not sorry.
I know Eric don't care. I know Eric is just like, screw y'all.
Hey, after what y'all pulled last year, I don't give two you know what's. Okay.
I mean, well, you're really gonna blame. Never mind, Julius Randle. Anyway,
he's getting shipped out in 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, no.
Now.
Okay, yes.
But
I'll say that for later.
What I want to get into is
I got a hot take on that.
I want your guys' thoughts on the trade, obviously, but like I also want to get into like how the offense is going to work, because I personally believe Dame and Giannis, not Kobe Shaq like. I really hate that comparison when people say that. Kendrick Perkins said the same thing about Embiid and James Harden. We know how that works.
He said this about Dame and Giannis?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I tweeted that out. I actually talked at him. I addressed him. Was like, bro, like, come on, like every year is a new duo.
There's a bunch of other duos that played before Dame, and matter of fact, these brothers didn't even touch the court yet.
Right. So I want to get into the dynamics on how the offense is going to look like, because I do believe that these two guys. Because of the way the game is played now and the spacing, they're going to be very, very difficult to guard because there's so much space. And we'll talk about the nuances of how that's going to look like. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on the trade, man? And who won the trade?
I'll say about Dame, Tom. I had no idea that the Bucks creeped up on this. But, knowing what we know now, it was looking slow for Dame. I didn't think he was going to get traded before the season started. And, being a fan of Dame, I didn't want it to be a situation where the season starts and he's sitting out games. Like, Dame is not like that. He's not that type of dude. I would say obviously the Bucks want to trade. You got the superstar in the trade. And I think another reason why they wanted to trade because Giannis security was the biggest thing that was happening this offseason with the Milwaukee Bucks. Remember Giannis was threatening to leave if the roster didn't get better. And I think Damian Lillard kind of secures that. Well, I seen a report this today that he would love to be a Buck for life, retire as a Buck as long as the Bucks continue winning. So I think they'll be in a good position for that. And I also think it's crazy. They didn't give up Chris Middleton in this trade, which is actually kind of surprising as well. They still keep their core. It's unfortunate that Jrue Holiday that he said that he would like to remain a Buck for life, and now he's in Boston.
It's the
But
business.
yeah, I mean it's a business at the end of the day, So I mean you got a championship out of it, no hard feelings. You played the role, you did the job. But yeah, come on now. Obviously the Bucks won the chip. I just think that everybody's getting a bit carried away. With the acquisition of Damian Lillard and Giannis. We just got to see these brothers play on the court, but there's no denying that this team is going to be really tough to guard. Just that screen and roll is going to be very difficult. Giannis is an animal. Dame is an animal. Yeah.
Don't forget about Brook Lopez and Dame Lillard. Pick and
Yeah.
roll.
Oh God, that's going to be deadly. And even Bobby Portis, though Bobby Portis in there as well too. And Chris Middleton just quietly getting buckets on the wing. I just think this team is going to be very difficult to guard.
So my thoughts, it's going to be real interesting to see how this team gels. But you all know that how Giannis, Dame, that pick and roll is going to be deadly. Like I mentioned before, Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton, Pat Connaughton, Bobby Porter's coming off the bench, so they could basically play 5 out, like 4 out and one up top, and just spread out and have Giannis get doubled, kick out to Middleton or Dame, and it's going to be real interesting to see how they mesh together with the first year coach. So let's not forget they got a first year head coach in Adrian Griffin. So it's going to be real interesting to see how.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Eric, but listen, he ain't got to coach a damn thing. He's
Listen.
We got a sub. I bet.
Like Eric Spoelstra with Brian Wade.
He ain't really got to do much.
But
he ain't really got to do much
until the playoffs. Then we'll see.
Yeah.
So
sure.
yeah. So, but defensively,
that's
defensively that's gonna be a question mark for them because you lose your 2 defensive aces in Jrue Holiday. So now,
but
I know, but I think
have a rebuttal for that though.
Because my thing is okay. You got Giannis and Brook Lopez as your defensive anchors. So your point of attack, Dame Lillard, how's he gonna? Are they gonna hide him on defense, or are they gonna see how it plays out? So because that's gonna be one of
they're gonna hide him.
Yeah, regular season, yeah, but
playoffs they're gonna hunt him.
Playoffs, yeah, they're gonna hunt him. Teams are gonna hunt him. So we'll see. We'll see how. I'm just interested to see how that plays out with them.
My rebuttal to that, real quick before Josh gets his take. The thing is, what team in the East is really playing that hard of a defense though? They're gonna play in the playoffs until they see Boston, and even that they acquired Jrue Holiday, and him and Jaylen Brown are probably the best defensive backcourt right now in the league. But
in the East is nobody.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So from a defensive standpoint, more often than not, the teams in the East are more tailored to go offense. So now the game plan is we just gotta outscore these guys. You're not outscoring Giannis and Dame. So I think from a defensive standpoint, I think when everyone's making this hoopla about it is a little overrated to me. But obviously in the playoffs, yes, it's situational basketball. That's a totally different dynamic. But still at the same time, man, you got to be chasing this guy you got to be guarding from 40 feet out, and you got to stop a locomotive that has an engine. He has a motor that does not stop. So like, and with all that spacing, yes, will Dame get hunted? Absolutely. He's not Jrue Holiday, but what he doesn't give you on the defensive end, he gives you that on the offensive end. So it's just again, we'll see what it looks like for sure. I just think the defensive criticism, just by and large, from social sports media, a little bit over the top to me.
Yeah, so y'all know how I feel.
Sad, bro.
Y'all know how I feel about the Bucks. You know how
Yo, you gotta let it go, man. Let it go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what Josh meant by that was, if you go back to 2021 Bucks Nets, just watch that. Just YouTube that series.
He blames Giannis for cheating.
Yeah.
He blames Giannis for purposely injuring Kyrie Irving.
Hello.
He blames Giannis for James Harden's hamstring. So yeah, I mean, he blames Giannis for KD for having a size too big, on the 3-point line. So
toe on the line, game 7.
Yeah, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, Josh, he blamed Giannis for the breakup of Kyrie, KD, and James Harden.
Nah.
He blamed Giannis.
I would have gone that far. That's on Mr. Hella himself. But
oh man,
Josh, go ahead. I know real quick. We might be having some technical difficulties with some of the comments showing up in the chat, but there's a couple questions that we have here in the chat. But Josh, after you go, I'm gonna just read it and then we can just answer the questions. Cool. Oh wow, there you go.
We could go now.
Okay, there you go. All right, that was actually the question I was.
We're gonna get to that question. Let Josh get his take.
Josh, go ahead.
So you already know how I feel about the Bucks, and honestly, this team is just insane, man. This might be the best duo that's in the league right now, and I know Amani and Ernest feel another way about that because of LeBron and AD. But I'm sorry, LeBron is 40 years old, bro. I can't. These two are like 30 and 29, bro. Like they're younger. Dame is second best at his position, and Giannis is the best at his position. I just gotta give it to them. But I think that this trade this is a steal for Milwaukee. They didn't give up that much assets, in my opinion. Yes, you switch out Jrue Holiday with Dame, but the way Jrue Holiday has played in every playoff series, except for the one playoff series where he shut down Dame,
his shooting was not good.
Yeah,
his shooting was not good in the playoffs.
So Jrue Holiday last postseason against the Heat shot 68% from the free throw line and about 30 or 29% from three, something like that.
But I think he shot 38% from the field. And
yes, he shot 38% from the field, and he shot 68% from the free throw line. So yeah.
It's just like
now, as if you're getting now a 92%, 93% free throw shooter, and you're getting a guy in the playoffs averages 34 and shoots 45% from three and damn near 50% from the field.
I'm gonna just say this real quick.
And on top of that, you take the ball out of Giannis' hands in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Shooting the free throws.
Yep.
But he looked scared last year.
Yep.
He was scared to death against the Heat.
I'm gonna just say this real quick. 5. As a Lakers fan, I'm just so thankful that Dame is on the East Coast. We ain't gotta deal with Dame no more.
What was y'all even scared about? Y'all have
we ain't gotta deal with the 40 for the 3-pointers no more. We ain't gotta deal with the 50-point games against us. Step back threes.
I gotta see him on Christmas Day, man. Like,
good luck.
Oh, that's right. He at the Garden Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, deal with that. Y'all was saying,
we gotta try to go.
Y'all was saying F Trae Young is about to be F Dame Lillard. That's what it's about to be.
And don't forget, he's in our group too, in the season tournament group.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie.
Say less.
Just a little side note: New York is gonna have a tough Christmas schedule. You got the Knicks against the Bucks at 12, and then the Eagles versus the Giants. Don't tune in, guys. Shout out the Eagles fan.
They about to ruin your Christmas.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Nasty work.
Ooh. But I just think this.
But also, Josh, I do agree They are the best duo. There's no slight to LeBron and AD right now,
Yeah.
but yes, they are.
Only because
Those
LeBron's
two
old.
right now.
Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the only
yeah,
reason.
yeah. I still think AD is the best defender in the league right now, but yes,
We'll save that for a later date.
I mean, he's shown it in last postseason, but okay.
Jokic.
Okay.
Who?
We'll get back to that.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
But I do think they just came because the picks was like they didn't give away nothing. That's my only thing with it. They didn't give away nothing. And then another thing about this trade for Portland, yes, I guess I don't see how people are just overly praising Joe Cronin right now. Yes, they got an extra guy to get more assets for. But these are the same people that was coming at Sean Marks for trading Kyrie and KD for the packages, and they praising Joe Cronin for this mid-ish package to me. Because if you trade a star like Dame, you need more draft picks. I don't care, like especially if the 2029 Bucks pick, Giannis might still be there now because you just helped him. Like Dame has a 4-year contract. That's
so
like
the Blazers. So for clarity, the Blazers got a 2029 first unprotected from Milwaukee, and they got 2 pick swaps.
Eric, are you able to pull up the?
that's my problem with the whole trade. I'll talk about the Suns later on, but our focus right now is the Bucks. But other than that, man, it's a scary team.
Yeah.
They have to be probably the best team in the East. Well, we already know it's 2 top teams in the East, and then they're one of them. They're
Yeah.
powerhouse.
Yeah,
for
ain't no
sure.
question about that.
For sure,
All
for
right,
sure.
before we continue, I just want to answer. Y'all want to answer Javon's question real quick?
Well, let's get to the Suns part of
Okay.
the trade,
All right,
and then we'll tie that in. So
okay, baby.
the Suns, got in the mix, all to beat one man,
For
as
no
we know,
reason, no reason at all.
all to beat one man,
Who's the one man? Yoke?
all to beat
Jokic?
one man, LeBron James.
I wasn't even talking about him. I was talking about Mr. AR-15.
Austin
gosh.
Reeves, baby.
All right. Yo,
And
good night,
Rui,
guys.
and Rui Hachimura, the
Austin
Black
Reeves, baby.
Samurai. Come
Hey,
on, son.
Austin Reeves, second best player in Team USA, but we're gonna get to that to another time. Now, so
Who was first? Oh, why?
Anthony
Oh, why?
Edwards.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it
It's
wasn't.
his Ant-Man.
Based on the chart y'all been sending me the whole tournament, it said Mikhail is number 1. I don't know.
so the Suns got in the mix, and the Suns. I did say this to you guys. This is like I forget what episode it was, but I did say Ayton will not be on this team come training camp. Like I knew for a fact, because it was just no way that he was complaining about being the 3rd guy, and then now you're the 4th guy, right? So getting Yusuf Nurkic back though.
Bro.
So listen, Nurkic is not he's not a finesse scorer like Ayton is. He's not a great defender. He lost his step a little bit, due to injuries. A little older than Ayton.
Little.
Yeah. But what I don't understand is that they're clearly going full offense. Like that is going to be the MO of this team. But you have a coach that specializes in defense. Now, not much coaching you got to do on offensive end when you have Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. But everyone's talking about, oh, now the Suns got all this depth, and I'm like, well, let's look at the depth.
What depth? Oh my
And
God.
yes, you're gonna have Eric Gordon, you have Grayson Allen on your team now. You have
He's just a white version of Larry Shaman.
better defensively for sure.
Is he?
Then Landry Shamet, absolutely.
I
A
feel
little
like
bit more.
they both turnstiles, man.
He's a little bit more grittier,
Yeah,
as you
because he
know,
kicks.
that he definitely does. that he definitely does. I mean, I asked Alex Caruso about Grayson Allen, right? So I'm just they added Bobo as well as their backup center. I don't know what I just don't know the the philosophy, what's going to look like.
I only
Will,
see like
will it all?
guys who could play in the playoffs.
Well, yeah. I mean, that rotation is going to be shortened in the playoffs because are you really depending on Drew Ebanks, Keon Johnson,
Nazir Little, man.
Nazir Little? And don't get me wrong, these guys are good guys. Like they are good NBA
Nah, they play
players,
their role, right?
you know. But again, if we're talking championship, when you're going up against, I mean, all right. So in the West, you got to see Denver, you got to see the Lakers. I'm gonna throw the Clippers in there, regardless. You got to see them too. If they're healthy, they're to be dealt with. Memphis will be back, and I do think Memphis got a little bit better. Golden State, we'll see what happens with them, but they're always going to be around somehow.
Don't forget the Kings.
Yeah, the Kings.
The Kings.
Yeah.
The Kings as well. Like, and this is to name a few. Like, yes, will Phoenix cause some problems? Of course they will. Like, let's not get it twisted. But also at the same time, though, it's like you got to see Anthony Davis. You got to see Jokic. You know, like you got to see these bigs in the West. It's food.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what their approach is, and I think they could have got more of a haul for Ayton than just Nurkic, Nasir Little, and Grayson Allen. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think they could have. Like Buddy Hield just requested a trade. But whatever, the Pacers wanted him, so his interest there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could have got both Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, but you could have at least asked for Buddy Hield and Isaiah Jackson, something like, and they could have gave you some compensation and picks. I don't know. I just feel like this whole, especially since
he said much needed depth, but not really. I don't think so either.
Yeah, a lot of people saying they got depth from the trade because of Keon Johnson.
I think it's just a couple of throw-ins, as far as I'm concerned. That's what it looks like to me. Nobody like Josh said. You see about like 5 guys that could play in the playoffs. Like, in order to have a solid rotation, a championship team, I think you need like a good 9-man, 10-man rotation if you want to compete on a consistent basis.
But also in the playoffs, like teams normally cut it down to like an 8-man, 7-man rotation.
Yeah. But like there's a saying that goes like you bring 10, you cut it to 8, you play 7.
Right. Yeah.
It's just so, but even their 8-man rotation is basura, man. Like, really think it. You KD, Booker, Bradley Beal, Nurkic, if he's even healthy. Grayson Allen.
He has injury issues. Yeah.
Grayson Allen. After that, what's the like? You would play Bismack Biyombo. The court strengthens with Bismack. I don't know.
They don't have Bismack though.
Oh, he's not there.
No,
that's the other person I was looking at. Is like
their backup center's Bol. That's it.
All these guys, Bol, Keon Johnson, Nasir Little, all these guys that they brought in are from losing teams. They couldn't even break out on losing teams.
Yeah,
that's when the Blazers were competing. Nasir Little, Keon Johnson wasn't playing. Bol, once the Magic was like, "Now we competing. We're trying to make the play-in." Bobo wasn't playing. He was playing 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if they didn't work out on the losing teams, what makes you think they're going to work out on this?
Well, it could be. What I would say, though, you do have a point, it could be a culture thing. Like, it could just be the environment that they were in. This could be different. It could be different.
So so for Bobo, this is his 3rd team, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay. So since he's in his position, right?
It's funny he didn't work out in Denver,
right? Especially with the way they was moving. Exactly. Do you think in this situation, since he might have more responsibility, do you see him getting like the green light, or
the green light?
See, you got to understand, Frank Vogel's the head coach.
More responsibility.
Frank Vogel's the head coach.
You have to play defense.
Yeah, you have to play defense. You have to play defense, and that's where I think. Like the clashes with with the personnel and the philosophy. Not saying these guys can't play, but if you're telling Kevin Durant, what Kevin Durant's birthday was the other day, he's 35. Hey, I need you to guard. You know what I mean?
He's your best perimeter defender.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he right now. So, I don't know. Like it's
and then score on the other end too.
Right, and because point guard duty is going to be shared between Booker and Bradley Beal.
Mhm.
So they don't have a bona fide point guard. So you're going to have these scoring guards playing point guard. I'm interested to see how it works, though. I really am.
And you know, I'm a hater for former Nets who wanted to leave, but KD, bro, we talk about when you said different culture, different setting for these guys that was on losing situations. Did you see the culture in Brooklyn? The KD was leaving?
Oh my gosh.
That's all I'm gonna say. He couldn't even hold his so-called best friend accountable. What you think you gonna do with Bobo that he don't know? I'm gonna just hoop.
Hey, I get it. I understand. I just think Phoenix has some work cut out. They're not going to be. They're going to be good. They're going to be formidable. Like you can't ignore those three for sure. But also, it's just the dynamics of how that's going to work out to me is going to be questionable. And I'm interested to see how it works, though.
I really believe that trade made them more.
It made them worse, in my opinion.
More prone to being a disaster, which is good for Nets Kingdom and us. You know what I'm saying? Those picks is looking extra nice now. I like it.
Because what I'm really interested to see is like if Jokic is when he's dominating Nurkic,
he always does too.
He always does, and Nurkic gets in foul trouble. What are you going to do? KD guard the five?
Bull or KD? Think about that.
Yeah,
I'm like this makes no sense.
Yeah, like you could have gotten so much
Ayton
more.
is a lot of things. But trading Ayton for Nurkic and Grayson Allen and telling me, yes, guys, we got depth now is crazy.
I feel like they just settled, honestly, in this trade.
I think one, they settled because I think Ayton clearly wanted out. And they probably was like, training camp is in a few days. We can't bring this guy back to to the team.
Yep.
And
I feel the same way with Joe Cronin with from his perspective, like they just settled,
The other thing with this, I want to say, like Phoenix, I know you got a new owner and you just want to be in every deal, but you facilitating a deal that made her team better than you,
right?
It's not how that works when you're in that position.
Yep.
Yeah,
that could possibly see it in the finals.
If I'm the third team, right? If I'm Phoenix, I'm the third team, and Milwaukee and Portland call me like, "Hey, listen,
give me Jrue."
I'm like, hold on. I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, then give me Brook Lopez or give me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm letting Ayton go. Like, he's a number one pick. Regardless of how you feel about him, he's a number one pick and he's a double machine. At the end of the day, right? So it's like, Nurkic, give me Brook Lopez. Send Nurkic to Boston or to Milwaukee, whatever. However you can make the money work. But I wouldn't have settled. But I think it was more so about the situation and the relationships that were severed there versus anything else, and they just had to get off him.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I gotta leave that deal with Jrue Holiday on the Suns. You're crazy.
Yeah.
He should have been. If you talk about Jrue Holiday, I'm like, okay, I got it, man. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever you do after that, sign JaVale McGee, whatever, Dwight, Jrue Holiday, Booker, KD.
Bradley
I'm
Bill.
forgetting about Bradley Bill. I don't know. But sign me up. Sign me up.
Well, I feel you, Josh.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a little nervous.
Jrue Holiday to the Clippers.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I was nervous.
He was panicking. He was panicking in the chat.
You was sweating on a Sunday. Listen,
Eric, listen, man.
Get Leon Rose on the phone right now.
Listen, because here's the thing. Because I knew the Knicks were interested. I knew they were, but like I'm like, man, they ain't trying to give up nobody because they don't really believe in him in the playoffs. That's the thing. So it's like, but I'm like, yo, he can't come out west. Like if he stays out west, let him stay in Portland. But I knew he wasn't going to stay in Portland. So when I hear and the Clippers be sniffing around everything, any trade to that goes, the Clippers be like, what's up? What's up? We trying to, you feel me? So I'm like, yo,
they're like pigeons when you throw out bread, bro. They're always there. They're always there, bro. Every time you throw out bread, bro, there's pigeons Like, yo, what you got,
So-
yo?
So I'm like, people hit me on the side like, yo, E, think he's going to the Clippers. I'm like, nah, bro, chill. So that's when I hit y'all. I'm like, yo, I'm Josh. Are you panicking? I'm like, yeah, I'm low key panicking, son. I'm low key. I even tweeted it like, hey, listen, he can't go there, please. But
honestly,
I mean,
though,
the other worst case scenario is he wears the slime green. So whatever.
honestly,
He's in the
though,
East.
yo, like, honestly, Ernest, like, I'm not gonna say like I don't care about the Clippers no more, bro. I don't, because they could continue, and I know I have a feeling what y'all about to say. Like, you can't ignore the fact that they have Kawhi, PG, Russ. You know what I'm saying? And then and injuries always.
Here's the thing.
But that's the thing, though.
I get it. That's the stigma, right? It happens.
That's what it
year.
is every year.
Every year. But here's
After
why
that 2020 run.
Here's why I can't like have that attitude towards them, because I know it's every year they get hurt, but when they are on, bro.
No, of course.
They are. Oof.
Yeah, of course.
It's like literally Kawhi Leonard was beating the Suns single-handedly.
By himself.
Single-handedly. And guarding Kevin Durant. Like, come here, KD.
Imagine if Russ played the way when Kawhi was hooping like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but he was though.
He was.
I don't
was.
think Phoenix makes it out that series.
No,
I don't think they do. They don't.
Honestly, if Kawhi plays, Phoenix is not winning that series.
Yeah.
And who's to say? Who's to say?
Yeah.
The Nuggets would have been in trouble.
Say? Because if Paul George came back, because he probably would have been ready to come back.
You hear that, Angel?
I don't know if the Nuggets are beating the Clippers.
I'm not gonna say.
You hear that, Angel?
I don't know.
All right, guys. This is foolishness.
Y'all duck the smoke, Angel.
Because
y'all duck the smoke.
I know we're getting off the topic. I'm just saying, man. I'm just the rim pressure. But you got to listen though. The rim pressure Russ was able to provide. You got Kawhi Leonard now. Aaron Gordon's have to guard Kawhi Leonard. So you mean to tell me Michael Porter Jr. is going to be guarding PG? That's food.
Guys,
I'm just saying. Just saying. I can't believe I'm giving Clippers props. I have a nasty taste in my mouth.
You talking about the same Clippers team against the Nuggets that they lost 3-1.
You forgot
about that?
In the bubble.
I didn't forget about that.
In the bubble.
They had Patrick Beverly, bro.
And they have Westbrook. Westbrook is better.
He's better. He's better. Way better.
He would have been smoking Murray.
All right, man. I don't know.
Think about it.
I'm not going that far.
Yeah. All right. Listen. All right. Let me not. All right. So the Suns, obviously, I just feel like they got worse. Then now we can go to the Boston Celtics. They got in the mix of acquiring Jrue Holiday by sending. Thank you, Josh.
No problem, man.
I knew you was watching, bro. I knew you was watching, bro.
Angel, don't worry. That ring day getting ruined. That ring night getting ruined.
We about to spoil your vacation, bro.
Yeah,
we about to spoil your vacation.
Man.
Yeah.
He gonna be there. He's gonna be in attendance.
No, that's why I said that. We gonna spoil your vacation, bro.
They got
3 weeks from tonight.
Listen, man.
Ring night ruined in Denver.
Y'all know that. Listen, I know. I saw the rings. I know where they got them from. You know the 25 cent. Nah, you know the 25 cent machine.
Oh,
and the rings come in the plastic.
The joint that you get at Pathmark.
Yeah. They got the little horsey ride outside. Yeah. That's where they got the. That's where they get their rings from.
This is crazy.
Because remember,
this Laker hate is crazy.
I don't care. They was taking shots at us. They was taking shots at us all last season. It's a new year.
I mean, they swept y'all. They could.
It's a new year, bro. They beat a 7 seed. They beat a 7 seed. They beat a 7 seed.
You can't say that because if they lost, you would have been like,
hey, listen.
Nah, bro.
Hey, charge it to the game, bro.
And they beat the AC to win a championship. So
they did. They did.
This is nasty.
They did. Think about it. When's the last time a number 1 seed but a 7 seed and an 8 seed to win the chip?
Didn't the Rockets do it to the Knicks?
No.
Was it the Spurs? Who the Knicks won against when they was a 7 seed?
The Knicks were an 8 seed.
No, the Knicks was an 8 seed back in '99.
Back in '99.
But
we don't do that to Tim Duncan.
But the Spurs didn't beat a 7 seed to get there. That's what I'm saying.
Bingo.
Oh, man.
This is nasty.
No, by the way, they saw up a really good Blazer team that year. Rasheed Wallace and them.
And it's crazy. Like you ain't. media day for the Nuggets was so quiet. You could hear a mouse piss on a nugget. Like,
Yo,
Right.
this
you know,
is crazy.
You see the
All
way
right, all right,
Jokic
guys,
walked in the
guys,
building?
guys.
He said he didn't touch a basketball like at all, or
he eating
something
wild
like that.
bratwurst all summer.
Yeah,
He getting cooked this
we
year.
smoking him,
Yeah, we here to
smoking
talk.
that Nuggets pack.
Anyway, back to the Celtics.
I just like how we just dumped the Nuggets like that.
Yeah,
I just like how we just did
that was crazy. That was crazy.
That was nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
That was
That
crazy.
was
Clip
nasty.
that.
son.
Clip
was
that.
crazy.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm clipping that. Yo.
Yeah.
Clipping that.
Clip that.
Yo,
Clip that.
clipping that.
So the Boston Celtics wind up trading Malcolm Brogdon and two picks for
And Robert Williams.
and Robert Williams to the Portland Trail Blazers for Jrue Holiday. Very, very smart move because I think Jrue Holiday is a more controlled Marcus Smart, so to speak. Like Marcus Smart, as good as a defender he is, he does take ill-advised shots sometimes.
Oof.
And I think, Jrue Holiday is a more cerebral type of basketball player. He fits on that team like a glove, considering that they kind of lost that defensive identity with losing Grant Williams and losing Marcus Smart, replacing the kind of those guys with Kristaps Porzingis, and that's a bit iffy because he's coming into the season with plantar fasciitis. So, like I don't know what that's going to look like. Then now you add Jrue Holiday. Now they are very thin at the center position. Their backup big is going to be Al Horford if he doesn't start. Their starting five is looking like Porzingis at the 5, Tatum at the 4, Brown at the 3.
And who's
Derek
the two?
White.
Derek White did 2.
Yeah, Derek White is your 2,
And Jrue Holiday is.
Jrue Holiday is your
bench
1.
though? Who's the bench besides Al Horford? Besides
Payne Pritchard.
Peyton Pritchard.
Oof, gosh.
It's not looking as strong.
Yeah.
But again, and this is why I think the Bucks may have an opportunity, regardless of the wings galore, with the Celtics. The depth is going to become an issue come playoff time. Jrue Holiday, I think it's a great fit for the Celtics, but I still think from a playoff standpoint, it's going to be a little bit difficult for them to granted, Jason Tatum is we know what Jason Tatum can do, but Jason Tatum does have stretches where he comes up short. Jaylen Brown, we know, right? I assume these guys will improve, of course, but
to the left.
I think they still need more shooting. That's my opinion. It's gonna be real interesting. Well, actually, it's gonna be real interesting because I'm going to see them firsthand anyway. Preseason ends and the home opener, so I'm gonna get to see up close and personal how the Celtics team gels. They're gonna be very thin up front. I still think they're gonna need more shooting down the line in the playoffs because, like Ernest, you just like you mentioned, Tatum, Brown, and Jrue Holiday, they do have tendencies to go on long cold stretches.
Mm-hmm.
So, and on top of that, are you gonna depend on Porzingis' health and also Jrue Holiday's health because they've been known to miss a lot of games. And on top of that, with the bench of Derek, well, then again, it's like
I think
who's
they got
coming off the bench besides
Payne Pritchard, O'Shea Brissett.
Okay,
Mhm.
You lost me after you said whatever.
yeah, and then it's like
I think Lamar Stevens and stuff like that. Delano.
I heard about
Batten.
I heard about Lamar Stevens from Cleveland. He signed there.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, so it's like they're top heavy, but I think but they needed to make this move to get Jrue Holiday just to solidify themselves. Let's see where they were. I think the Bucks and the Celtics are the top 2 teams in the East.
After that,
it's wide open in the East.
Yeah.
Because Miami, they lost a whole bunch of players. Cleveland, even though they showed up their shooting, they're still not there. I don't believe.
Because that Donovan Mitchell stuff is looming on them too.
That contract extension, he's not signing this season.
We'll see him in Brooklyn or New
we'll
York,
see.
either one.
Or Miami.
Yeah, or Miami. One of those three. And look, it could be this the doorway for him to get to Miami now. So, but yeah.
Well, then we'll see how they can bounce back after this offseason. The Knicks, maybe they can sneak up to 3 in the East. Who knows? So listen. I'll talk about them in a minute. So but yeah, it's gonna be real interesting to see how offensively they gel. Defensively, they upgraded, even though they lost Marcus Smart and Grant Williams. So we'll see how Joe Mazzulla implements his 3-point shooting offense, because his mantra is math ain't mathin'. My team shoots more threes than your team shoots more threes. So we'll see how his philosophy goes.
Which is how bad teams play, but
yeah.
Right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Where's Pat Bev for the camera?
I don't know, bro. I think losing Robin Williams hurt, but then you got to remember that he's always injury prone. But I think it was beneficial for them to have both Robert Williams and Al Horford in at the same time. In that 76ers series against Embiid, Embiid really struggled, especially in that game 7. Now I think relying on Porzingis, I don't know if the Celtics want to run that too big. Most likely they might, but Porzingis is especially injury prone, coming back with an injury, and not as athletic as he was when he first started. You know what I mean? Al Horford is getting up there in age. Al Horford has been able to play some solid defense on Embiid and Giannis, which is actually crazy. Like, talking about his age and everything, but like in the front court is just looking like food. And then coming off the bench is just like, all right, where you gonna get that bench scoring from? Now, I think Jrue Holiday, he kind of makes up where the Celtics was lacking, especially after losing Marcus Smart. You miss that I guess that vocal leader in the locker room, and I think it's also beneficial that Jrue Holiday also has a championship under his belt. He has a ring under his belt. So I think that is very beneficial to the Celtics, because if the Celtics went into the season with the Jrue Holiday less, with still Brogdon and Derek White and Robin Williams, I mean, of course, they're going to win games. They're going to be one of the best teams in the league, one of the best teams in the East. But I don't think they go as far, again, because you don't have that veteran locker room leader presence. I think that's what Jrue Holiday makes up for them. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever for the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? They're going to run it back. They're going to shoot threes. They're going to live and die by the 3. It's crazy because, like, Jaylen Brown and Tatum has a really, really great skill set, but they just settle for bad shots. And as a duo, you would like for them to play more off of each other. So we'll see what that would look like. But I mean, it's a solid pickup for Jrue. Losing Brogdon kind of hurt, but then remember I was saying that Brogdon was actually dealing with an elbow injury. Remember, Brogdon was a sniper in the playoffs. Then he went down with the elbow injury and couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. So they got rid of him when they could. Wait, I'm back. Oh, it's Matt. Yo, Josh, it's your boy Mel from the last episode.
Mel.
Come on, man. You can't be this dense.
Oh my God.
I mean, so in the Eastern Conference, it's a 2-headed rate. Nets eliminated first round again. Josh, that's
wait. But this is good. You know why? The Knicks, have they made it to the playoffs 3 years in a row? Okay. Amani, continue.
Yo,
but let's go back. Jrue Holiday, right? I like it for the Celtics. It replaces Marcus Smart. He's a better Marcus Smart, in my opinion. It did hurt a little bit when I saw Robert Williams was in the trade. But when you think about Celtics history and trading players like him, you got to think his medicals must be really bad. His medicals must be really bad for them to trade a 24-year-old defensive player like that. So
yeah, I mean, listen, remember, like ever since the knee injury he got, he hasn't been the same. You know,
he can't play more than like 15. After 15 minutes, it's like it's off a cliff.
Yeah.
And he can't show up for big moments. Remember, he threw up in Game 7 or something. Yeah,
I'm nervous. Lights too bright.
Yeah, lights too bright.
Lights too
Jared
bright.
Allen.
Jared Allen.
Lights too
Oh
bright.
man.
Matter of
What
fact,
an
Jared,
embarrassment.
your name is Spencer from now on, okay?
Wow.
Because that's crazy.
Spencer.
Yeah, his name is Spencer. Like that's gonna be his
Why
name.
Spencer?
He just looks like a Spencer to me. I don't know why.
Oh, because he's a nerd. That's crazy. Man. That's crazy.
Nah, I wasn't even going there. Nerds are cool. Nerds are cool, man.
He likes to build computers, man. That's cool.
Y'all gotta chill.
Geek Squad.
But no,
Geek
like
Squad.
so all in all, like, because I want to get on to the next subject. All in all, I think the Bucks won the trade clearly. What is this guy talking about?
What?
Anyway,
Jordan Hill.
okay,
All
The
right.
guy that
all
y'all
right.
picked over DeRozan?
he's trolling. Yeah, the guy that picked up. Yeah. But no, all in all, I think the Bucks won the trade because honestly, when you look at the offense, right, high screen and roll. Giannis has never had a player of this caliber, that he can play high pick and roll with.
Dame
Because
looks so
now-
happy
now-
to
now-
be there, man.
Now the big has to come up so high away from the basket. People forget because Dame's shooting prowess is so great. Dame can get to the basket. He's a very good finisher at the rim. He's a very good finisher at the rim. So Dame can consistently go downhill, make a play at the rim. Giannis the same thing on the short roll. Here, drop pass. He can get to the rim, or when they collapse, you're gonna have two shooters, i.e., Brook Lopez on one of the wings or in the corner, or you're gonna have Chris Middleton wide open for a jump shot, or Pat Connaughton,
Bobby
or
Portis,
or Michael
Malik
Beasley. Excuse me, Malik Beasley, because we all know
Oh
Anyone-
my god!
anyone-
Get beat, champ.
anyone who
Get beat,
doesn't,
champ.
anyone who puts on a Laker jersey that's a shooter forgets to shoot when they become a Laker. So we all know Malik Beasley is going to get a lot of open threes. We'll talk about that.
Hell yeah, he stay healthy. Come on,
All 82.
Come
All
on,
82.
man. All 82, man.
All 82.
What makes y'all think that's going to change in his 32-year age year? Like, what?
He's 30.
What?
He's 30. Relax. He's 30.
You don't just get healthy when you get older.
We'll get to the Lakers, please. We'll get to the Lakers.
Huh? What's going on?
Plot twist. Sixers won
the
this trade.
chat is popping right now. I love it. But no, so like I think at the end of the day, man, like the Bucks won the trade. I just that offense is going to be ridiculous to guard, like because you don't know what you're going to do. You're going to have to come up and hedge as a defender. Then you got two on the ball, or now you're playing 1-on-2. It's just it's going to be a lot to deal
Two
with.
guys that average like 35 at one point
Right.
last year in the season. Is
Exactly. Like it's going to be insane. So it's going to be a tough team. And the loser in this trade, Miami Heat. Miami, it was to the point, and here what I don't like is the media.
You
Like
got Jimmy
protecting-
Butler looking
protecting-
emo right now, son.
like kind of protecting Miami, like, oh,
Oh no,
Like-
they deserve every single
Glaze.
smoke.
But
Okay.
like,
Blaze.
Go, Eric. Go ahead, Eric.
but hold on, wait.
Go, Eric.
Here's the issue I have is just like y'all were so cocky that y'all thought because Dame said only one team, y'all were so cocky. Hey, Vincent, we don't care. Go ahead, do what you got to do.
Nah, that's why. Yeah, that's why.
Max Strus, please, we don't need you. Go ahead, go do what you got to do. We gonna get Damian Lillard. Not realizing maybe if you had those guys on the roster still, you probably could have pulled off a trade to get Damian Lillard. But the fact that you were only offering Tyler Hero, a couple picks, I mean,
It's the media. They love Glaze and Pat Riley, man.
you know, I like the Heat got to take some heat for this because,
Oh,
again, you let all those guys go, right? You let two, and Max Strus and Gabe Vincent were two very important rotation guys for them, and there were games. The reason why that they got to the finals, like Gabe Vincent was literally
unfortunately,
Gabe Vincent, the Knicks series, okay, Celtic series, Gabe Vincent was really carrying some nights,
and
like clutch plays.
Celeb Martin.
Right.
And
Celeb.
Celeb Martin.
While Jimmy Butler was just in the corner. But let's not talk about that. Because I know what we saw. Gabe Vincent was, like you said, he was taking over. While Jimmy Butler, the superhero, got all the credit.
Oh man,
Perkin shooting 38%.
So at the end of the day, like my thing is just like, as an organization, just because a player, like, here's the thing, and again, sorry to bring this up, but certain superstars that if you want them that bad, you gotta give up the farm, right? Like, yes,
Also,
did it work? Sometimes it doesn't work out for all teams, and that's okay. Like the Knicks didn't work out, right? But they had some marginal success with Melo and trading everybody. Now, in 2020 hindsight, when you look back, was it smart to do that? Because Melo was going to be a free agent that year anyway.
Going to come over anyway,
right? Yep. But also, you don't want to lose the risk of maybe Denver sends him somewhere else, and then he has success there, and he says, you know what, I don't want to go to New York. I'll resign here. Now New York fans are pissed off because the Knicks decided to wait to get a superstar, right? The Lakers, Anthony Davis. Mm-hmm. They had success. Clippers, not even Clippers. Toronto had success because they got the guy. Whether it's sometimes you can't just you can't
just stay packing like
right because the player said this place I want to go. Especially when the player doesn't have the control. Yeah, you still had 3 more years on your contract. I don't gotta move you for nothing.
Mm-hmm. There's always a team that lurks without surprise. There's always a surprise team. It's always a surprise.
Donovan Mitchell. No one had the Cavs. No one thought the Cavs.
Yeah,
it was New York. Everyone thought he's going to the Knicks. He even said he thought he was going to the Knicks.
Yep. And the thing that's crazy is that like Josh has said, the media be out here glazing Pat Riley. My thing is,
glazing is a crazy term.
there was
pause.
There was no plan.
Pause.
There was no plan B. You know what I'm saying? There was no plan B for like, all right, Dame gets traded to the Bucks, and then he is just like, big. This is the second season in a row where the Miami has done nothing. Last season they extended Udonis Haslem for his final season. This year
they could have gotten Bradley Beal. They could have gotten Donovan Mitchell.
Right. A lot of should have, could have, would have.
They could have gotten Kevin Durant.
Right. Should have, could have, would have, but re-signed Udonis Haslem, and this year they let Gabe Vincent and Max Strus walk. Now and then you expect to get,
and you let them walk for nothing. Like, that's the thing that also was mind-boggling to me. Like the whole world saw what Gabe Vincent was doing on that stage. Yep. The whole world saw that. And you let him walk. His value was going nothing.
Up. Nothing. And I just think it's crazy, like y'all was expecting to land Damian Lillard and the assets wasn't there. Like we all knew that the assets wasn't there. Like y'all would have to give either third team or fourth team inside this deal to make the trade work. But like y'all was so reliant on Tyler Hero being the star power in this trade, and I'm like, no, it's not gonna work that way. Y'all lost your at and Celeb Martin. Wow. Okay. What GM is taking that, bro? What GM is taking that? So like Pat Riley, like this ain't the 80s no more, bro. Like Braun and Wade not here no more, bro. You ain't got Bosh around. Like you gonna have to start making some moves, bro, because your last 2 off seasons is looking like ass right now.
You say last 2. but he had
That's the two I can put the memory right now because I remember smoking him about signing Udonis Haslam for
he hasn't done nothing since signing Jimmy Butler, right?
But even the Jimmy Butler thing, that was Wade.
Yeah.
They said that was all Wade. So he hasn't done nothing since.
Hasn't done nothing.
The big three.
Yeah.
Because we all hear these stars always, like you see, KD be like, yeah, I want to go there. They could never get the deal done. They could never get the deal done.
Yep.
If this was the Knicks, they will be getting killed. Why can't they get it done?
Of course.
So I just feel like it's a little unfair.
Oh, the Knicks got killed for not getting Donovan Mitchell. The Lakers got dragged for not getting Kyrie Irving, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, Miami's just like, they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
What?
Heat culture. That's what they'll say.
Nah, can you show that picture of Jimmy Butler looking emo, bro?
Hold on.
That shit is hilarious. Excuse my language, but man said we gonna run it back and we go into the finals. I love that energy from Jimmy Butler, but come on, bro, it's not happening.
And
it's damn sure not happening.
They got an unhappy Tyler Hero too. So
that's bro, like
because
he's like, damn, I heard my name.
That's what two straight off seasons they try to trade him.
Yep.
And during the season, 1 year. So
one thing they need to do is get off
he keeps getting better.
That Duncan Robinson contract. They need to get that off the books.
But you're gonna have to attach picks. You're gonna have to attach
90 mil. Attach those picks.
Look at this dude, yo.
Yeah.
Some hard truth.
Who exited?
What's up? What's up? Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Jimmy Butler's a troll. But hey, man, listen. So as we know, the
Eric left.
The NBA. We might have lost him. Oh, there you go. He's back.
Yeah, hold on. Can you see me? I don't think you can see me on here.
No, we cannot.
Nah, man, John Cena right now, son.
Exactly.
Wild is that now we still have a possible trade looming. With James Harden, and that's a whole nother situation that's going down over there in Philly. He is reporting to training camp. I believe today he did, and I think he'll be practicing tomorrow. Don't know what he's going to do, but kind of hearing he's going to, he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it very fun. I don't know what that means.
I say he's going to be like Ben Simmons in practice, bro. Ben Simmons had his cell phone in his pocket. And James Harden going to have Oreos in his pocket, bro.
Listen.
History does repeat itself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Facts, bro.
And I do not feel bad.
Bro, he's going to come to practice. He's going to come to training camp like Shaq in 02, 03. Out of shape.
Oh,
out of shape, bro.
Fat suit, out of shape.
Out of shape.
Ugly.
You know Shaq was out of shape when he wasn't bald no more, bro. Shaq had a Caesar. Shaq had a Caesar. Out of shape.
Oh man.
Kobe, yo, he hated that so much, yo. It was insane.
Out of shape. He said, I got hurt on company time. I'll rehab on company's time. Crazy.
Yeah, right. So now, as we get to
Javon, Miami is not winning, bro.
I
don't know about all the other sports, but I know this hurts. This Damian Lillard joint, this hurts. This hurts a lot of Heat fans I know. They going through it right now. One of my homies is blacking on Twitter about how the Trailblazers went about this and how the Miami Heat went about this. But like, Heat fans are hurt right now, bro.
Hey,
they deserve every last bit of it. I don't care. Okay.
They got Tyreek Hill. They'll be all right.
Exactly.
So now we transition to the season. Media day was yesterday. Training camp started today. And I want to get into what are you guys most excited about with your teams? What are you not excited as well? Like what are you not looking forward to or hoping that what doesn't happen coming this year? Josh.
I guess I'll start with the bad news. I'm not excited about not having a pick this year.
Yo, what is Ben Simmons? What's the update on him, bro?
Watch and see.
Is he ready?
Watch
Is he ready?
Watch and
ready?
see. Watch and see. I can't.
I think Ben Simmons is gonna have a good year, honestly, though.
Nah, my
I
camp.
hope so.
We're keeping it tight in the camp right now. We just
Close to
working.
the vest.
That's it.
Close to the vest.
That's all we doing. We just working. But The only thing that I'm unhappy about with my team is not having a pick this year, just in case shit goes south. And Dinwiddie be my starting point guard. So
Oh
and
my god.
and possibly
Oh
Cam
gosh.
Thomas riding on the bench again. Possibly.
Ain't shit funny.
But
Ain't
other
ish
than
funny.
that, I'm kind of excited because
Nick
the
Claxton.
best.
Nick Claxton, the best player of the year.
Come on,
What?
something that Mitchell Robinson can't say. But
Bro, like what's up with these
That was
strays,
a
bro?
crazy straight.
Yo,
because I remember what we was having
Yo.
some conversation. You said Mitchell Robinson and Claxton's like the same, but
I mean, last time I seen Mitchell Robinson, he kind of destroyed Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, so I ain't gonna
what
say
that
nothing
mean?
about
What
that.
that mean for Claxton? That's a dog. We talking about a nerd that fixes computers, and Claxton, a dog. But I'm excited because
Let's go, Daron Sharp.
we got the best FIBA American player. Is coming back. He's gonna have a tremendous season.
Bro,
Mikal Bridges.
you see, he tried to
Claxton-
shoot his shot with
Exactly.
with Angel Wilson.
No, power couple. It's gonna happen someday. But Claxton is gonna have a big season too. I just think those two and whatever my client provides, it's gonna be great, man. Take us for the overs on the wins. They got us at 37.5. Take the overs.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'll
We're
take
40. We're 40.
Sabrina did say that Liberty were the best team in New York City because they haven't seen.
We'll get to that.
Also lied. She said they've been the best for a long time. She got drafted 3 years ago with the number 1 pick. So how you been best for the long time? That's regardless, Nick. Neither here nor there. The Liberty has
We'll get there.
straight number 1 overall picks, and you talking about they're the best for a long time. Okay, you got it.
All right. Eric, what are you most excited about with your Knicks? And what are you not most excited about with your Knicks?
What I'm most looking forward to another year of Jalen Brunson. I expect him to be an all-star. And also I expect him to be
Now with Dame in the East, it's gonna be tough for him to make it.
listen, he should have been all-star last year.
Last year, yeah.
He should have, but that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be harder now this year.
Listen, he's gonna make
He
an
got to
all-star this
ball
year.
out. He has to ball out.
As long as he don't play like he see Germany every game, he'll be fine.
Oh,
Did
he good.
Harden,
He
did
good.
Harden make the All-Star team last year?
No,
Okay.
he played
I
better
don't
than
know.
Harden
With
anyway.
the way he
So
was playing on the team,
he played better. He played better
Yeah,
than
I'm waiting
Harden.
on him.
Listen. That roster wasn't conducive with Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean?
But y'all want McHale on the Knicks.
Listen,
How
bro.
wasn't conducive?
The Philly Knicks.
Listen.
Because honestly, the reason why I wasn't conducive because Austin Reeves should have been a starting point guard, but that's neither here nor there.
See. Anyway, I'm looking forward to another year with RJ Barrett. Hopefully he can provide what he did during the playoffs last year. Hopefully Julius Randle has another bounce back season and not the season he had back in 2022. The up and downs. We don't need that, bro. And I know you switch agencies from CAA to WMF, so I know you're looking for that big contract next couple of years. We'll see about that, but I need you to okay. All right, bro. Anyway,
Trying to stay quiet on Julius Randle, but man.
Jeez.
Anyway, I don't know.
All right, but I still see the Knicks as a finishing in the top 4 in the East. Because it's besides the Bucks and Celtics, who else in the East is like who am I really afraid of in the East besides those two? Not necessarily. I don't see no one. Like, okay, Cavaliers, they short. Okay, they address shooting with Max Strus and Georges Niang. They still got They still got to prove it in the playoffs. The Miami Heat they lost the main guys, Max Strus and Gabe Vincent, and lost out on Dame Lillard. So we'll see how Heat culture they bounce back. Um, the Sixers they're in shambles. Joel Embiid, he said he'll welcome James Harden with open arms. I'm here to tell you he's on the clock. He's gonna be one out. Um, so also the Brooklyn Nets, they're a solid team. They're a solid team. They're a solid team. I could see them finishing like the 5th and 6th in the East.
Maybe four.
Yeah, maybe. This whole jumbled up.
That's cat.
And then then you're telling me
Nah,
the Hawks.
he Ben Simmons trainer, bro. He knows something that we don't. So.
Okay, and then you're telling me the Hawks, Bulls, Raptors,
Man, the East is really
Magic,
East is weak.
Pistons, Pacers, Hornets.
Pacers, Pacers, I think will be
Like 6 or 7.
Pacers and Magic. I see them both as playing teams.
I think the Hawks are better. Full off season with Quinn Snyder.
Yeah. Quinn Snyder with the full year under him. And then that's I see the Knicks probably winning close to going back to winning like 47, 48 games. It wouldn't shock me they win 50 games because they're on that pace to win 50 games last year. So I'm looking forward to that. What I'm not looking forward to, another year of Tibbs. But even though he's a solid coach, we all know the same complaints about I use his rotations and this and that. And now with no Obi Toppin as a backup 4, they're gonna wind up using Josh Hart as the backup power forward. Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. They have no true backup power forward. So you probably looking at Josh Hart.
So Josh Hart gonna be guarding Giannis is nasty, man.
I don't know.
Like that Drake meme.
That doesn't even make sense.
I don't think that convinced me of the 50 wins right there. I don't know.
But
Woo.
That Josh Hart, everything sounded good till you said Josh.
Josh Hart plays big. He does play big.
He did that last year, but it's like, I don't know, Tibbs.
That was really exposed in the playoffs.
Yeah, and then also, the shooting, I know they kind of addressed it with the San Andante DiVincenzo, but they still need to get better shooting because we saw in the playoffs last year they were literally breaking threes left and right, like they were shooting like in the mid 30s from the 3-point range, so that was not good at all. Also, like I mentioned, Tibbs, Randall. I think those are the only two that I'm like not looking forward to, but but also actually what I'm kind of looking forward to, I'm looking at Quentin Grimes. I'm looking for him to at least bump his production up, and also Manuel Quickly. He's in line for an extension. So if they don't extend him by the time the season starts, restricted free agency next summer, he's looking for over 100 million. Are you gonna pay him coming off the bench? Don't know.
For Manuel Quickly is.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same. I know they're not the same, but Devin Vassell got.
Yeah, he got 150.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
Devin Vassell's better.
Yeah, he's a starter though.
Also,
he's
don't
a starter.
Forget, you got Tyrese Maxey in Philly who didn't get an extension this past summer.
Well, Philly, they doing something. They trying to save cap because they think they can add a superstar, which is that's a whole nother conversation.
But those are my takes on this next upcoming season. I'm looking for a bounce back year for RJ Barrett, another solid, maybe an MVP type, all-star type season from Jalen Brunson.
And what?
You said MVP?
Yes, that's my narrative this year. Jalen Brunson, the top 5 MVP. I'm sticking to it. Okay, clip that. Clip that. Top
I
5
respect it. I
MVP.
respect it.
Top 5 MVP. Jalen Brunson. All
I got a
NBA. He
headache.
should have been an All NBA team last year. He should have been an All Star last year. He cooked the Cavaliers and he cooked the Miami Heat in the playoff series. Okay,
Yeah,
so
talk that talk.
Y'all lost
listen,
to the
bro.
Heat though in the playoff series.
Yeah, Game 6. Go back and look that up. It was him and him only. He got no help from Randall. He got no help from R.J. Barry. He got no help from Mayo Quickly. He got no help from Quinn Grimes. He got help from Tom Thibodeau. He got help from no one.
Yo, the pom poms are
And
crazy.
and on top of that, he almost stole that series from the Miami Heat.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
I don't
you ain't
like the-
crazy.
That's my bottom line, and I'm sticking to it for my
Because
Jalen Brunson
Eric B
narrative for
said
2024. Okay,
Wow, we
I
just had
get the
we
Randall.
just had a
hate.
rare sighting of a Eric
Yo,
L beats Knicks.
bro,
He was
promo.
your All NBA
We
guy
need-
last year.
Yeah.
he should have been All NBA last year.
Yeah, but
And
it was
Randall
Julius.
was-
but it was Julius
actually
Randle.
was.
Oh my god.
I know.
Yeah,
But
you
it-
had an All NBA guy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it
I'm
should have been Jalen
confused.
Brunson.
Yo,
Not no
the Knicks.
Julius.
the Knicks-
He had it in 2021.
Yo, you know what's so crazy to me? The Knicks hate Julius Randle.
No,
It's like equivalent to how the Lakers hated Russ. I mean, like Laker fans hated Russ.
Yeah, of
Like-
course.
It's like on that
Yeah.
level now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
It's
and
been that
also,
way for like years now, though.
yeah, since he got there.
Since he got there, yeah.
So, but also it's
Wow.
like, and
Fresh
also,
off the New Orleans plane is crazy.
and on top of that, traded Obi Toppin to the Pacers for 2 second-round picks.
Yeah, that was
Horrible.
disgusting.
That
was
was that kind of alienated the fan base also. So it's like,
yeah,
oh, you gotta
yeah,
see
that-
Randall for another 82.
and
no Obi.
and Obi's actually starting in Indiana. So
Yeah,
they
and then-
announced today he's starting.
Yeah, and then he said that him and Halliburton are gonna be flying up and down the court, so it's gonna be oof. I'll be watching them on League Pass this year.
Yeah. Hey, great stuff there, Eric. Armani, as we arrive to Lakerland, what are you most excited about with the Los
I
Angeles
need some water
Lakers?
for this one. I need.
And what are you not so much excited for this Lakers upcoming season?
Yo, what you need some water for, man? Where you going?
Oh man,
What's wrong
the
with you,
Laker
man?
hate is crazy.
Oh. I would
Oh.
honestly say that the thing that I'm most excited about as far as the Lakers is just the development and the growth of Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura. I heard that Rui was working out with LeBron, and I didn't really watch much of Rui in Washington, but like that game against he was on the team as like really reliable, and Austin Reeves, come on, man, we know Austin Reeves is the best, man. So you know what I'm saying? So like it just his growth, his development is like what I'm really on board for. Those are like maybe the two
His
things.
growth. He was already a grown man coming into the league.
Oh my gosh, bro. He's gonna get better,
Bro.
bro. He's gonna get better. I think y'all didn't see nothing yet when it comes to AR 15. Yeah, man, sky's the limit for AR and Rui. We got Vando on the squad. He just signed that extension. So I have a feeling that he might get dealt this season. I can see it happening. Same with D'Lo as well too. If things go left, I can see both of them getting dealt. I don't know what that trade package looks like, but
They're gonna trade him for Brogdon.
hell no.
That's
now
nasty work, bro.
the thing
Yeah,
that I'm
that's-
not excited
I'm not gonna
for,
say nothing.
and this might be like a really nitpicky, because this really frustrated the hell out of me last year. It's just the shot selection for Braun. You know what I mean? I understand Braun is getting up there in age. I know you can't run to the basket and dunk on everybody, but like, bro, when a jump shot ain't falling, bro, like Laker fans gotta relate to the Cowboy fan. I don't know nothing about football. Remember last episode? I don't know much about football. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
joke, Armani. It's like
Yeah,
they
it's a
seem
joke.
like Laker
But
fans are
it's a
bandwagons.
It's a bad joke because we actually won. So yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
One thing I do know from the outside looking in, when was the last time the Cowboys won the championship?
94.
No, I don't think it's like
96,
that. I think he's saying that
95.
like
how
you know,
obnoxious we are. Like we're very cocky, and we think
We have a reason to be though.
no. Like they say like Laker fans are also Yankees and Cowboys fans. Like y'all just bandwagon.
we just like the
spoiled.
best team.
Yeah, just spoiled.
Which is
Oh, we
crazy
get what we
because
want.
like I've been a fan even through the rough times, like Xavier Henry.
Oh my god! Oh my god! All right. Rough times is crazy. Okay.
You know
Robert
what's crazy?
Sackway,
Every time I tell Josh that, Josh
Chris
is be like, "Yo,
Mim,
bro, I don't want to hear it."
Chris Mim,
Mim,
Andrew
Jordan
Gatlock.
Andrew Gatlock,
Ooh.
Ryan Kelly,
You know what I'm saying? Like I was there. I was
You ever
there.
been 12-70?
Samaki Walker.
Listen, I
Yeah,
survived Isaiah Thomas.
Jordan Hill. We had Jeremy Lin.
Yeah.
We had
Postman
Jeremy
Sin.
Lin.
Remember
Oh, we all had
You
Jeremy
forgot
Lin.
about that?
We all had
Yeah,
Jeremy
we
Lin.
all had Jeremy Lin. Nah, not Jeremy Lin getting passed
Oh, wow,
around
we
like
can
a
all-
cipher.
We can all bond. Yeah, we can all bond.
Not Jeremy Lin getting passed around like a spliff. But anyway, nah, it's just mainly though is
Well, I survived Isaiah Thomas, so y'all got nothing on me.
Come on.
Bro,
Y'all don't want to have a struggle war with me. I
Bro.
could beat y'all easily.
bro,
right. Who could struggle the most?
Jim Buss.
Yeah.
Are y'all
Jim
serious right
Buss.
now? Billy
Jim-
King?
Jim Buss,
Billy
bro.
King.
We gave Mozgov a match.
Yeah, facts.
64
We gave
mil.
Luol Deng
We
a
give him all
match.
day, and we still have to pay
The
him.
first 10 minutes in free agency.
Yeah, that's what we signed.
We
64
traded the
million.
rights to Tatum and Jaylen Brown for the corpse of Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. It doesn't get worse than that.
Hey,
It was a
Oh,
top 3
man.
pick.
Oh.
You traded a top 3 pick.
on,
Wow.
on paper, I thought that was going to be really good, but Braun's shot selection is like I said, it's nitpicking. It's nothing major. And obviously AD's health. Those are like the two biggest things that I'm really, and obviously Braun's health. Every single year Braun has to get sidelined for a couple weeks because of injury. Those are the two things I'm not looking for. But his injuries is part of the game, and I think that's why we have a great supporting cast to kind of make up for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just ready to get this season started. We're gonna punch the Denver Nuggets in the mouth in game 1. I can't wait till we smoke the Celtics because of Eric Lewis. And speaking of Eric Lewis, real quick, I just want to sidebar real quick. You got he got fired. You got fired, bro.
He retired.
No, yeah, he got retired because you knew the heat was on. You should have got fired, bro, because what you did that game, you cost us that game, and I will never forget that, bro. I will never forget that. But
that Celtic game?
Yeah,
You know what's crazy? That Patrick Beverly has said on his pod that on the Pat Bev pod that that game was the turning point for the season for them. Like if they would have won that game, more than likely they wouldn't have traded the rest of those guys. They would have probably kept most of them together. Mm-hmm. But that loss kind of just was the catalyst to the trade. And
but I mean, when you think about it, though, what do you mean, like keeping Pat Bev and Russ and the rest of those dudes?
Yeah, like that's what he was saying. I still think a trade would have happened regardless.
Yeah, because I don't think we wouldn't be in this position if we stayed Pat.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, like I can't wait to punch the Denver Nuggets in the mouth. The Celtics got to get theirs too.
Not even fried nuggets, no barbecue sauce on the side.
Yeah. From Wendy's,
All
10
that?
piece.
10 piece,
10
15 piece
with a Sprite on the side.
Listen, they're not even real nuggets. They vegan nuggets. They beat a 7th and 8 seed in the playoffs to win the chip.
The Warriors, y'all trying to come back, but it's not happening. Y'all got Chris Paul. Y'all think y'all starting Chris Paul. Chris Paul.
Speaking of the Warriors, real quick, Steve Kerr did announce that Klay Thompson will be guarding fours. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that.
While Draymond is out with his ankle injury, he's out 3 to 4 weeks. Their starting 5, presumably, will be Kevin Looney at the 5. Your 4 is Klay Thompson. Your 3 is Andrew Wiggins. Your 2 is Steph Curry, and your 1 is Chris Paul. So
y'all know that play in 2K, punch 1-4, put the big in the block, give him the ball, 2 points, punch 1-4, run that. Every team, put that in your playbook and run that against the Warriors. You'll be all right. Trust me, bro.
Over under 45 for the Warriors.
Yeah, bet
Give
the
me
under. Bet
Give me
the
the under.
Bet the under.
Yeah,
But
Playing
nah,
team.
Clay Thompson
Playing
guarding
team.
fours in the West is kind of wild.
crazy. Wow.
Playing team.
But
Yo,
come on,
that's kind of wild.
we
Nah,
all knew this was going to happen,
Josh,
though.
that's kind of wild, Josh.
No,
Fours?
we knew this was going to happen, though. We knew this is what their projected lineup was either going to be. It was going to be CP, because they said they was going to start CP, Curry, Clay, Wiggs, Draymond, or I don't see them benching Wiggs to put Looney in, but either way, they was going to look bad on the defensive end for them anyway. But needless to say, as far as the Lakers show, like, I'm just excited that Lakers basketball is back, even though our season, went to an abrupt end by some stupid Nuggets. We had some great momentum going on, I was mad at D'Lo, but like, this gives him another chance to redeem himself, and we got a training camp with these dudes. The only dude who's not with us no more is Malik Beasley that we got in that trade. So, like I said, the growth of Rui Hachimura is going to be very pivotal to our success. Same thing with AR-15, and then you just add D'Lo and Vando into the fold, and then we got C pause. We got C pause on the squad. You know what I'm saying? So, not the likely center that I had wanted when free agency began.
Who's C pause? Who's that?
C pause.
Christian
C
Wood.
pause.
Oh,
We just picked up C pause, so I think we're gonna be all right, man.
I think. Listen, I'll make this quick. That's crazy. C pause is wild. What I'm excited for is,
if Cam would have heard me say that, bro, come on, son. Like,
what I'm excited for the Lakers this year is that one is a full training camp. Given the fact that last season they kind of clicked right away, and think about it, these dudes coming from the Timberwolves had to
he said
they had to play playoff basketball like as soon as they got traded, they had to play playoff basketball. So that bodes well, seeing that and how far they got with that group. With it was less than two and a half months they had together. Now they got a whole training camp. Obviously, Rui Hachimura's been training with LeBron all summer. I think that'll help him.
By the way, that tweet was wild. About LeBron, I don't know if y'all saw it. He was like, him and Rui been training together. He's he's Mr. Miyagi. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, considering who Rui Hachimura is. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I didn't even think of it like that.
He said he's Danielson and I'm Mr. Miyagi. I'm like,
Miyagi.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do think that will help Rui Hachimura a great deal.
It'll definitely for his confidence. Definitely.
Yeah. Obviously, Austin Reeves coming off a very, very, very impressive run at
he's already in his prime. He came into the league at the age I am right now. I will hope so.
Yo,
I think Austin Reeves, given the fact he played over the summer with Team USA, yes, the shot selection is different from his actual shooting percentage.
right.
Look at the shots he took in the games in the playoffs versus the percentage. Then you'll understand what we're talking about.
Like I said, I know it's nitpicking, but like, Braun can't come with the court and shoot the FU three. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you're not in rhythm and you're cold.
And let's keep, if you want to talk about shooting percentage, he had the worst 3-point shooting percentage in the playoffs last season. So let's stop with the percentages. And you could look that up. So like it's for me, it's all about like the continuity is going to be there. What I like is the fact that like we got guys that can spell LeBron and AD, right? Like you have Christian Wood averaged 17 and I believe 9 last season, and albeit he was on the Mavericks, that's still great production from a minimum signing. There's a lot of different combinations of lineups you can put out there. Gabe Vincent can hold his own. Clearly, we've seen that in the playoffs. He carried a team to some degree. So having him come off the bench and maybe some nights even starting, depending on how D'Lo's playing, I think D'Lo's confidence gets better. Obviously, we have to see him perform when it matters the most. because again, he's never been to the playoffs before, right? Like I think last season was his first time when he was with the T Wolves when they were playing against the Memphis Grizzlies,
Yep.
right? So I do think having those guys back, and then listen, man, like AD gotta. This is the year. I know we say it every year.
Every year.
I know we say it every year. But at the end of the day, man, you're a $62 million per year player. It's about time. At this point, it's about time.
Maybe it's just who he is. Maybe.
Do you-
Also,
Wait,
yeah, it could be
wait.
who he is. It could
Real
be just
quick,
who he is.
do you DPOY? DPOY.
Oh, come on, man. That's Claxton Award. Stop it, please.
Yeah, he will be for sure. I think he'll be fighting for it
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
He'll be top 3, no
AD?
question. Huh?
AD?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, if you look at the defensive metrics in the playoffs, and then you look at the performance in the playoffs, like legit was the best defender in the playoffs. Outplayed the defensive player of the year in Jaren Jackson Jr.
He smoked him.
He did.
Smoked
Well,
him.
we
outplayed
already
him.
know his numbers is faulty, Jaren Jackson.
Right.
Yo,
Yeah, no, I get that. But they gave him the
Um,
award. So
I'm just saying with AD, you know that requirement that's very important
it's number of
has
games.
to be met.
Yes, number of games. I believe it was 65. I understand that. That's a lot of games. But
When was the last time AD played 65?
when he was with New Orleans.
Eric, look that up.
Man, when he was with you serious?
Yes.
Like that's a real stat?
That's a real stat.
Eric is fact checking it.
It's not looking good.
And it's not. It's not. It's not. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, like he hasn't been available, right? Like
Yeah.
him and LeBron to that degree haven't been available, right? Like they've missed games. So, but I think the makeup of the team can help spell some of that. Like AD does not have to play the 5 all season long, right? We have bigs that can do that. What I'm not excited about,
Jackson Hayes.
hey man, athletic rim runner, you're gonna need that. What I'm not too excited about is this may be LeBron's last year, man. Like I really think this may be it for him.
He dedicated it to Bronny.
Yeah, I think this may be the last year, and I'm not.
And if it is, cool.
No, cool, but like it's like,
What's
man, like,
after? Yo,
like because
I'm
like
not gonna lie, it looks bleak.
you get because after, woof, we got some work to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm not excited because I feel like this may be it. Like this may be, especially if things go haywire, then because you never know what a season looks like. If things go haywire and it ain't looking good, yeah, I'm done. I can't do this no more. Right? Like unless maybe we get to the finals and we lose by a buzzer beater. Okay, maybe he's like, yeah, I gotta come back. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Nah.
you know what I'm saying? Like whatever. But
That's so fortunate.
I mean, what I'm hoping is the way to go out. If this is LeBron's last year, what I'm hoping is the Lakers and Celtics in the finals, and we beat them for number 18. That I mean, you put that in LeBron's storybook, as a Laker, that will solidify Laker legend. Boom.
Remember, he is working on a documentary, so
Hey, it's in the script.
Yep.
But yeah, that's what I'm least excited about because I you start to realize like, man, Steph, LeBron, KD,
bye, Steph.
like those guys are getting up there in age. Russell Westbrook.
Later, Steph. Don't
Like
let the door hit you out, or whatever they say. I don't know. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Get out of here.
No,
You know?
don't let the door hit you where it split you. That's what the saying. But yeah,
Eric.
man, I fear
You're muted, Eric.
it may be LeBron's last year. But now as we transition, speaking of last year's, the Olympics are upon us, and it has seemed as
The
if
Avengers.
LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard have all committed to play for Team USA.
Yep.
What do you guys thoughts on that? Who would you like to ideally see on the roster? I know we talked about this a couple pods ago, but now it's becoming more clear. Joel Embiid has until I believe October 10th, my birthday, October 10th, to decide whether if he wants to play for Cameroon, France, or USA. But yeah, it looks like for the one of the top 4 guys in the league, or top four out of the top 10, 15, whatever you want to call it, have already committed to Team USA next year for Olympics in Paris. What do you guys think? And who do you think should join them?
Not gonna lie, man. Before I even get to that, I'm surprised that
I want to see
Kawhi said,
Mikal on the team.
Kawhi said he would have played this summer.
Yeah,
Lord.
Sounds like a serious. He sounds like a serious guy to me, man.
Y'all know how I feel about Kawhi, Team USA, anything. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, like, you know, I was talking in the chat the other day with these guys, and I was just like, all right, cool. You know, like I was asking, my question was, is there like a certain date that these brothers have to meet in order to say that they was playing? Eric, you're good. We can hear you.
Okay, good.
Like, is there a certain deadline that these players have to make to opt in to say that they're playing for Team USA? Now, I know Braun is going to play. I know Curry's going to play. Katie's going to play. You know, all these dudes talking about they want to play. But Kawhi, out of all people, was just kind of unexpected because it's just like, where you come from, bro? Like, man's can even play a regular season. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's ready to kick the world's butt.
yeah. So, right, exactly. So it's just
That's what he said, right? That's what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm just like, all right, Kawhi, like, cool, you know, but it's just like, I don't, you know, the Olympics is next year, right? That time is gonna come, and I don't want dudes be like, oh, I can't play, oh, I got this, you know what I'm saying? If you're healthy, well, you might not be, depending on like your postseason run and stuff like that. But if you can play, absolutely play, you know, like. And we're not in a dire situation right now where it's just like, oh my God, we need all the heavy hitters to come play.
Devin Booker also committed too. So
yeah, it's unfortunate that we lost in the FIBA, but like, come on, we get
Brunson's fault. He's the leader.
Let's be real.
He's the leader.
Our players for our franchise showed up. That's all I got to say.
It did. Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Damn.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Mikal Bridges and Austin Reeves were the two that were consistently showing up. They were best of friends too. Go figure.
All right.
They'll show up in the real season. I ain't worried.
Yo, Armando, he don't know that's our small forward replacement, LeBron.
Bro,
Thomas,
but yeah, no, I would gladly love to have Mikal Bridges on my team.
Okay, off topic. This is off topic.
I ain't worried about no FIBA.
Yo, somebody go ahead, bro. But y'all know how I stand about.
I ain't worried about no FIBA.
I would love to see. I would really want to, even though he shut it down. I really want to see Darren Fox on this team.
Yeah,
but
he shut it down like it was like an insult.
Yeah, because he got snubbed by Pop and Steve Kerr twice. So I get it. I'm petty like that. If you gonna dump me twice like that, then nah, I don't need y'all.
Yeah,
have fun. Y'all can have fun.
I'm not second place. Facts. I love that energy.
But I would love to see some young guys on there other than Devin Booker and Bam, obviously. I want to see Ja and Zion the most. I hope that those two dudes
I like that.
Redeem themselves this season and earn a spot on the team, because we need some of those young guys to be there to experience it, so they could be holding the torch for the next people. So,
right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I think they should join. I think having Zion and Ja on the team would. Yeah, you put those guys. You put those two guys with the likes of LeBron, Steph, KD, Kawhi, like, because they know winning. You know what I'm saying? And they'll get some good games from that. Especially down the line. And listen, like, these other dudes ain't going nowhere, right? These international players aren't going nowhere. They're coming over here, and they're like our top
10.
I would say, out of the top 10, you probably have maybe 6 that are international.
National, yep.
Not 6, maybe 4.
Luka, Embiid, Giannis,
Jokic,
4.
Yeah, 4 out of the 10.
I don't count Embiid if he's about to play for America and the college year.
Yeah.
He's a transplant. Just like Hakeem. Hakeem played for Team USA.
He did.
He was
He
a
did.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He did. He definitely did. He definitely did. He
Ewing.
definitely did. He definitely did.
Straight from Jamaica.
Right, Jamaica. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, I do think that Team USA will assemble the best squad that we've seen. And
man.
they're gonna probably breeze through
Oh yeah.
the Olympics.
60
like,
points every game, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
facts.
60 every game.
Yeah.
Like, and it's
other-
crazy. LeBron even said like, yeah, like I have no problem because I ain't got to do much with those guys on the court. Exactly.
Yeah. Players on the other
Exactly.
team want to get autographs from these dudes. You know what I'm
I'm not
saying?
gonna
Like
lie. Thank you, Noah Lyles, whatever your name is, Jordan Lyles,
Noah Lyles.
for
Noah Lyles.
Noah Lyles
Yeah.
for doing this, because you lit a fire under people who we was already gonna dominate in the Olympics.
Yeah.
You just made it even
Like
worse.
now you know what's real. Kawhi coming out and saying, "Yeah, man, sign me up." Like I'm like, "Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The smoke is real. Yeah, the smoke is real."
Kawhi saying that a year in advance, man.
Yeah,
They never
oh,
make promises.
Yeah.
He never made
Come on, bro.
promises.
He never make a promise.
Especially when it comes to playing. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
oh, we gotta get
He
him
said,
on.
I'm
Yo,
playing.
You said he,
I gotta
he,
get him on. Yeah, I might
yo,
be
he-
there.
he said
Nah,
he didn't
he
even know
did.
about the new policy, yo.
Yeah, he said like, oh, the policy.
But he knew about the Olympics. Come on, bro.
Right, yeah. You don't know about your own league's rules, but you know about the Olympics, though. Yeah,
What,
it's-
whoa, wait,
Yeah.
what are the
yeah,
rules?
yeah, it's smoke.
What are
It's
the
smoke.
rules?
It's smoke.
What
They're
are the
all
rules?
it's smoke. They all in the group chat like, yeah, we finna get their ass. That's basically what is happening.
For a fact. For a fact.
They're all in the
Everybody
group
at Team
chat.
USA chat. For real.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it's crazy.
They're probably
in
telling
there,
Steve Kerr, don't even do no tryouts, bro. We all coming. Like, we ain't gotta do none of that.
right.
You don't gotta ask
No
somebody.
training camp.
Don't send no
No
college
training
players up
camp.
here.
Just
Don't
send
do
our
none of that.
medicals. That's it. Just
Different,
send the
bro.
We don't
medicals.
want no Christian Leitners on our team. Nah, no college players. We good.
Just send the
We good.
medicals. That's it.
Yeah,
They
man.
about
That's
No
it.
training camp. We
They
coming
about
in.
to have Dame and Zion off the bench. Like, this is about to be
Come on, son.
Oh, what?
Come on, man.
Because Dame will want to play. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Steph
Dame
wanna
is going to
go-
want to play.
Steph want to play.
Yeah, Steph is going to play. Draymond going to be the 15th man. Think about that.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
leave
no,
him
we
at
don't
home,
need. We don't
bro.
need. We don't need.
Leave him at
Bring,
home.
bring Aaron
Draymond-
Gordon. Bring Aaron Gordon.
They said, yeah, we got Aaron Gordon. Nah, they said,
Leave
yeah, we got a
Draymond
Hulk.
home.
We got a Hulk.
Nah,
Nah.
leave Draymond home.
We have a
Draymond's going
Hulk.
to play. Steve Kerr's going to make sure he's on that team.
Oh,
Guaranteed.
You know what? And then
Yeah.
Clay's gonna have a spot too. I don't like
Yeah,
this.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevon Looney,
Nah,
Chris
Jonathan
Paul.
Kuminga. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
and also AD did speak about that too.
Gary
Like,
Payton the second.
AD's also interested in playing for Team USA. So, like I said, if
Look at
LeBron's
these
gonna play, AD's gonna
Two
play.
guys who always be like, I don't know. I'm gonna see when the time comes. AD and Kawhi's like, I'm playing. What?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's crazy, bro.
But
Think about it,
honestly,
like-
though, 80 was more of like a realistic thing to play for Team USA than Kawhi. Like when I seen the report that Kawhi was interested in Team USA, I'm like, wait, what? Like, nah, come on, bro.
Even Kyrie, I think Kyrie said something too. Didn't Kyrie say something?
I seen
about
news-
Team USA?
I think so.
you see the new celebration? Cringe as hell. Sorry, Kyrie, but cringe as hell.
What new celebration?
Oh yeah, he got a new celly now. He got a new celly. It's called buckle up or
Buckle up.
something like that.
If you see
Yeah,
he
something like that.
take somebody
You
up,
putting a seatbelt on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
With your
he's
seatbelt
like,
on,
yeah,
yeah.
go sit in the back. Yeah, because
because he did it like do it in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way Reggie Miller did the, you know what I'm saying, on the same way Sam Cassell had the dance. You
Why I
know?
gotta go to Reggie Miller though?
I don't. That's just what came to mind.
That
I
was
thought
spur of the
Trae Young
moment.
and yeah, that was spur of the moment. Sam Cassell did the little, joint. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron did the, that's in the moment. You know what I'm saying? The Kyrie debuted it in media day. Like, nah, imagine Kobe in media day showing a mama face.
You could, I guess you could get away with that in
Weird, bro.
Texas, bro. I think you could get away with that in Texas. Nobody's paying
Whatever, bro.
It didn't reach over here to me, so
Yeah, I mean,
I sent it to
you'll
you.
be
Josh.
checking for hella anyways. You know what I'm saying? So
I sent it to you, Josh, so you could watch it.
you don't be checking for hella anyway.
So lastly, before we end it, WNBA Finals are here.
We are
guys.
here.
Sunday is game one. We have the Liberty versus we have the New York Liberty versus the Las Vegas Aces.
Mhm.
Collision course. Oh yeah, everyone knew this was going to be the finals. The Aces are still without Candace Parker though, which is concerning for me. But
very.
Asia Wilson's been averaging 34 points a game. She's been a monster. Obviously, in the closeout game against the Wings, she
Wings.
didn't play really well,
Yeah.
but
She almost had a triple double in turnovers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea Gray, and
Folded my ticket, yo.
and-
Ernest, yeah, I know. Yeah,
I know.
Folded my ticket, bro.
And Plum carried the weight that night, played
4
well.
points in a quarter is not hard.
Two baskets. Two baskets.
It's not
Two
them 2
baskets.
baskets, bro. I guess it's a
Two
tough task. I guess.
So quickly, what do you? I mean, I think I'm the odd one man out here, but what are your guys' predictions on the series? What do you think? Who's gonna win Finals MVP? All that good stuff.
You remember what I told you? Let me just start this off. Remember what I told you? I told you how this is gonna happen. I laid out the script for you a couple months ago. I said Sabrina and Stu York herself is gonna be LeBron and Kyrie in these finals. 40-40. That's what you're gonna see. 40-40. No Jay-Z.
Okay. So
I doubt that's gonna happen, considering how last series against the Sun, both of them were struggling in that series.
Mm-hmm.
That should be. You should be more worried that they struggled in that series because they're gonna be good now.
Well, they got to defend now. Actually, they got to defend
though.
This series.
Guard
Kelsey Plum and
Jackie Young and
Jackie Young,
Chelsea Gray.
Like, bro, like they're gonna have to defend.
Yeah. Was they
really
at Mamba camp? Was they ever at Mamba camp?
Oh gosh.
Oh, I know a girl that was at Mamba camp.
Don't get me wrong, Josh. I want to believe in Sabrina, but she ought to bring it. Last few times I went to go see her play, it wasn't looking too good. Now Brianna Stewart, on the other hand, even though
she has a matchup, she has a matchup.
Yeah, she has a matchup now. She has a matchup now. She has to guard, but she has been playing some solid defense. She has been playing some great defense. The game that they gave her
not as good as the defensive player of the year, but go ahead.
Yeah.
She on the defensive team though.
Yeah. They gave her the MVP trophy. She had a bad scoring game, but she made up with her defense and she won them that game. So it's not going to be easy for either team. If the New York Liberty wins the WNBA championship, and I'm gonna look in the camera when I say this because I said this at work the other day.
Bottles.
I'm cooking every New York team in every sport. I'm cooking you. Because the New York Liberty is about to win the WNBA championship, and what has any other New York team has been doing since it? No, Josh.
You know what?
Wait. I know what you're gonna say. If Katie Toll wasn't on, maybe you probably
not gonna say that.
Yeah, I know you wasn't gonna say that. But anyway, the Nets had a chance, but Giannis messed it up. I feel you. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. now Dame is in your conference and he just made life worse to you. I'm sorry, bro. But the Nets, y'all ain't doing nothing. The Knicks, y'all ain't doing nothing. Giants, Jets, even the soccer team, y'all ain't doing nothing.
Aaron Rodgers popped his Achilles first 4 plays. You can't help that.
I can't. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, bro. Like the Yankees
and Mets didn't make the playoffs.
I'm sorry, but every New York team, I'm cooking.
You include the Rangers or the Islanders.
I'm cooking y'all. When was the last time the Rangers won a chip?
94.
When was the last time the Islanders won? Did the Islanders ever win a chip?
Yeah, 4 straight in the 80s.
Look how long ago that was, man. My mom was 3. My dad was 3. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son.
This is crazy, Armani. We can't. One team has to break the curse for the run to start.
And that's the New York Liberty.
You can't come at us if the Liberty are the first team to break it.
So what? But look.
So wait. So wait, hold on. The Cavs broke the curse and they haven't won since. Cleveland has not won a championship.
Let's be honest about Cleveland.
And then wait. Let me wait.
Cleveland's a great city. Come on.
What did Joakim Noah said? I never heard somebody want to go on vacation in Cleveland.
Nah, honestly, it's off topic, but Shout out to Cleveland. Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony. I
Boom,
know
boom,
Crazy
boom,
Bone is
boom, boom.
Crazy
Yes,
Bone
Oh
is dealing with
man.
some
Yes,
health
he.
issues right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
There was a post that he's in recovery. So
Okay,
thank
good,
God
Okay,
for
good,
that's
good,
that
good.
for
good,
sure,
good,
Good,
good.
man.
good,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, that and LeBron James is the only two things I can think of that came out. And Kid Cudi's from Cleveland, right?
Oh, come on. All right.
Anyway, we're off topic.
All right.
Anyway, look, what I'm saying is that,
Shout
right?
out Steph. He was
Yeah.
born in the same hospital. Steph was
Anyway,
from
like I
Cleveland.
was saying, right? A lot of people, right? And we see this all the time on social media. I don't think it's ever going to change, right? And this is like being real serious. Everybody clowns WNBA, women's basketball and stuff like that. And I was telling the chat this the other day, I'll come clean. This is probably like the first season I watched as many WNBA games that I've been watching. The game is getting really, really good. I think everybody should start taking notice. But if the Liberty, right, the New York City is I'm very big on sports. I feel like every city is big on sports, but New York City have some diehard fans, right? Whether you're a Knicks fan, a Giant fan, Jet fan, Yankees fan, Mets fan, all of that stuff, right?
You didn't say Nets?
Oh yeah, the Nets. Yeah. I could have sworn I said the Nets, but anyway.
No, you didn't. But
All
okay.
right, what I'm saying is that, right?
They don't got fans. That's why.
Everybody likes to clown women's basketball, and I think if the New York Liberty wins the WNBA championship, this will be really, really big and really, really monumental. Y'all gonna have to start taking notice if they win the championship, and that's what I'm gonna say about that.
I'll be at the parade. My
Yeah.
ace of spades.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Now I'm having my Sabrina's on.
my
You know what I'm
ace of
saying?
spades.
Even though every game she played bad, I'll be wanting to return them, but I'll be there.
Listen, I got the Aces winning. I just think Asia Wilson is on a mission this year.
What
You
do you
can
got?
have
3-1?
You can have the MVP
Sweet.
trophy, but she's gonna take home the championship trophy, a la
It's not gonna be
Embiid and Jokic. So yeah, man. I think it's gonna be a compelling series. We were on this collision course all year. As soon as the teams were built in the offseason and free agency and all that stuff happened, we knew this was going to be the matchup, and we finally got the matchup.
The
So
Liberty's looking crazy. They have the reigning MVP. They have the 2021 MVP in Jocko Jones.
mhm.
They
Who's a dark
did.
horse on that? That's not the right term. The X factor for them,
Yes.
I would say.
Yes.
in this
I would
series.
even say Laney is a bit of an X factor. She's been coming to his own, dropping 20 every single game as well.
Laney low key was carrying last
Yeah,
series.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
It was her and Jocko Jones more than
Yeah.
Stu York and Sabrina.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jocko Jones been averaging.
That's gonna
double-double,
be that's gonna honestly, if the Liberty win the series, it's gonna be because of them two.
Yep.
Because from like Jackie from the Aces is gonna have to carry her own if those two are really balling out. So
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But
Yep.
So
Eric, got any thoughts?
it's going to be a classic 5-game series going the distance. Give me Liberty in a close game to win in Vegas to win the chip. Liberty in 5. I just think that they're on a special run. Also, I think all the pressure's on the Aces to win it all.
Mm-hmm.
I know they had to come back from like down 11 in the fourth quarter just to rally, just win Game 3 at Dallas.
Well, defensively, they held the Wings
Like
scoreless.
Yeah,
in
for
a-
like
in a-
4
in
minutes.
Yeah,
for
they
4.5 minutes.
Before like
Yeah,
4
they had
minutes.
to. Yeah, they
But
had to.
That to me means they could shut the water off like that.
Yeah. But I just think that the run that Jones is on right now, she's been dominating the boards, especially against the Sun last series. I think Brianna Stewart is due for a breakout series after her shooting slump against the Sun. Also, I'm looking forward to seeing Sabrina clean up her turnovers because she was a turnover prone during that series against Connecticut. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be these two teams are gonna be going at it, scrapping, clawing. Asia Wilson's gonna be a monster. Is gonna have a monster series, but I think at the end, I just think the Liberty and the run they're on right now, I think they pull it off in 5, but it's gonna be real close.
Yeah.
I can see. It's gonna be going back and forth. I can see these two teams split in the first 4 games, and then Game 5 will come down to like the last shot.
I
Last,
got
yeah. Team
I
with the
got-
last bowl. Team with the last possession wins.
Didn't Liberty beat the Aces like twice this season? Commissioner's Cup and just a regular season game as well too. So
Mhm.
they have their number. They
do. They do.
have
I
their
just
number.
I just think, man, I think Chelsea Gray's gonna have one of those games like she did last year in the finals. Like,
Yeah.
she
She should have had one
knows.
of those games in the first quarter in the last game, but
Come on, man.
sorry.
I just
baskets,
think
4 points.
as the moment gets bigger, she shows up, man. So,
Yeah.
and I got Vegas in 4. I don't think it's going the distance.
Yeah.
I think Vegas wins in New York. And yeah, man,
Damn, a championship being held in New York. Oh shit.
you know,
God.
gotta love it. Gotta love it.
That's
Gotta love
something
it.
you don't see often, so you might as well,
Yeah,
record it.
relative in New York, the never seen a championship in our lifetime. Now, anyway, thank you all for joining tonight's show. This embarks 2 years, man. 2 years we've been doing this together. Looking forward to more. I appreciate you guys. It's something that we just, I hit you guys with an idea, and I was like, hey, man, I think we could do something with this, and then pulling Josh in the fold. I just want to thank you guys for, being able, for me to express my passion for the game and being able to talk about this stuff, because this is, I love to do this. So looking forward to more years, and hopefully we can look back and say, man, we've been doing this for 22 years, right? And we're on a bigger platform, and we're doing the thing, and not only that, like again, like to the listeners and to the people that's watching, like I want to also have you guys on. Like, I think, this platform, I want to be able to get just, we're having barbershop talk, right, about the game of basketball, but we'll also deep dive into some things about it. So, yeah, man. And I just, thank you guys for joining the journey. And it doesn't stop here.
Yeah, definitely. And also, like, hopefully in the future we expand and expand our audience, expand our platform to much bigger and better. Also try to at least invest our time and resources into growing this platform to bigger and better things in the future, because I think we can really do some things with this platform and involve and get some interviews with a couple of beat writers, and also some maybe a player or two who you never know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Never know. So we'll see.
Working on it.
We're working on it. We're still working on it, but best believe it, sure, we're gonna have a whole lot more content with the seasons coming up. We're right around the corner. Preseason.
Yes, sir.
The regular season starts on the 24th. And we're gonna go right full in. So keep it locked in. Subscribe to our channel. Importantly, please subscribe. Please follow our channel on our platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Also, follow me on my Twitch page. I also broadcast live on Twitch. So you definitely see us. You're gonna definitely see us more and more once the season starts, because we are really passionate about
Josh,
basketball.
what are you doing, man?
Josh got the stuff.
He's been saying it like that for the past 3 minutes, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Hello,
folks.
Josh, you got anything you want to say before we close out?
Yo, 2 years. I came in what 3 months ago, 4 months ago. I don't know. I've been a guest for as long as y'all been here, so I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Keep showing your support, keep commenting, and yeah, we're gonna have some surprises. We might have a surprise for y'all before the season start. You never know. Shout out to my peoples.
Why do you do this?
You gotta leave Kyrie alone, man. Come on, man.
No, what if that's just me?
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night, y'all.
Go ahead.
By the way, I
say?
always wanted to be drafted here.
You don't believe that? You don't believe
this man out of here?
You don't believe that? Kyrie believes that
Bro,
he should.
this man has a record. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why we're getting back into this.
Yeah. Oh,
Save that
Nets.
for the next episode.
Nets, what he said.
Save this
Man,
for
my
the next
childhood
episode.
team, man. Since Jay's a kid, I always want to play with y'all. Celtics.
Save this for the
I will
next
sign back if
episode.
y'all have me.
bro, it's
Cavs.
okay, bro.
I would love to continue to play with LeBron.
Did
And
what he say
now-
about the Celtics too? He was like, "If y'all welcome to have me,
Yeah.
I'll stay," or something like that.
Get this man out of here, man. That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay.
Save
But-
this for the future.
I like how we
episode.
showing gratitude and we just started talking about Kyrie. Like,
I know, right? Like
I
it's
know.
crazy. But that's the dynamic, right? That's what we do. So, but all in all, again, thank you guys. And until next time,
appreciate
peace and
y'all.
love.
Thank
Peace,
you.
y'all.
Peace
Thank
and
you.
love, man.